Okay, so we are talking about the Legend of Zelda movie, our predictions for it, what we think they're gonna do, what we hope for, and what we hope not to see. What are your thoughts so far?
So far, I mean, at least this time I don't get baited by AI, so that's good.
Oh yeah,
Don't have to look like such an idiot.
that's right, with the fake trailer floating around.
They just have some stills floating around, and they've released a few of the actors and actresses involved, but I just hope that they don't try and make the plot exactly one-to-one relevant with one of the games. Like, I hope that they're not like, this is the first movie that we're making, and it's going to be 100% Twilight Princess, and we're going to follow the story exactly. Because I think, first of all, in my opinion, it's too long. It's way too long, right?
Yeah,
like,
you can't cram in everything from.
You can't cram it all in.
So like 40-hour games, and well, maybe not that. Well, that's probably average.
No, I would say at least that. Yeah, I would say at least that, if not more.
It's 100%, yeah, more. But I think it was just casually, if you just sat down, like I'm sure you could grind it out in like 2 days, like maybe like 3 hours or whatever. If you
just like ran through it and just didn't want to enjoy it,
yeah, exactly,
you could do that 100%.
Yeah, but I think like still longer than a movie.
100%. I mean, and like if they try and just cram one of the plots of the game into a movie, I think they're gonna miss a lot of the stuff that longtime fans really, really like.
Yeah,
and it'll just piss people off, basically.
Yeah, I agree. But that's the crazy thing though, because like when they did the Mario movie, like that was its own story, and they made it like a little bit
crazy confession. Never saw it.
Oh, really?
Actually, that's not a crazy confession. Maybe that's a bit of a flex that I never saw it. I just could not give a fuck.
It's, you know what, I was like, I'm not gonna watch it in theaters. I'll wait for it to, whenever it's like free for me, like whenever I can find a free way of watching it.
Yeah,
like either that, I'm not gonna say how I watched it, but like I don't know, for like,
obviously you legally watched it on Netflix or whatever it's on.
Before before Nintendo shows up and just takes me out, I watched it through legal means.
They'll send the Pinkertons to your door to break your legs.
Oh my god, wait until they find out all my emulators.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a joke. That's a joke.
That's a joke. Yeah, that's a joke, FBI.
That's a joke. No, yeah, when they did the Mario movie and they had like its own story, and it was like, oh, Mario goes to the Mushroom Kingdom, like he's not already a part of the Mushroom Kingdom, they made it its own thing. Like, I doubt they're probably gonna keep it in yours. I don't think they're gonna do what the isekai or the where it's like the Link isn't gonna be just a regular boy that gets transported to the Legend of Zelda world. It would be hilarious if they did that. Everyone would hate it, but
there's no way. Surely not.
No. And like I saw like a couple articles or just some posts that were like, apparently that the movie is going to be like loosely tied, like, or based off of the Ocarina of Time story, which like when we talked about it last time, I was like, that's probably the worst one to adapt because of the time travel aspect of it.
Yeah, that is kind of a grief on their part.
Like even like with Twilight Princess being like a longer story, like it's still like
there's more like it's a more followable story, I guess.
It's more straightforward. Because the story is just like you just follow Link through his adventure with, like, you can't really do a time travel story where you're going back between like the child and the adult and the child and the adult. That's how the game goes.
It's gonna get whack. Yeah. The good thing, Ocarina of Time does have the most banging music, though.
It does. So
they do, at least they get that. There's a positive and a negative. They do get the most banging music in the franchise, probably. Here comes all the Wind Waker fans to just like try to tear me apart for that.
Exactly.
Didn't play it. Don't care. Didn't ask.
Oh my god, you didn't play Wind Waker?
No.
Oh man.
I'm a fake Zelda fan. I wouldn't say I've played a couple of the games. Obviously, I played Breath of the Wild like everybody did when it came out, because it was just like too good not to. I didn't play the second one.
You didn't play
Tears of the Kingdom. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get into it. Just couldn't finish it. I played like maybe half of it. Maybe less.
That's almost exactly what happened to me as well. That was kind of my own fault because like I liked Breath of the Wild, and I remember like when the game was coming out and the trailer was the only thing that you really had, like I was watching that trailer on repeat. So I was like, this is gonna be sick, open world, all this fun stuff. And then I remember when I was playing the game, I was like, this is kind of underwhelming to what I was expecting from the game, which is maybe my own fault for like hyping myself so much about it. Like I'd put it on so high a pedestal that there's no way it could have achieved the standard that I set before it. But then in preparation for Tears of the Kingdom, I 100%ed Breath of the Wild. So I would like I know everything that's happening, and then I'll just jump right into Tears of the Kingdom. So it's because it's like a direct continuation of the story.
Yeah.
And then I remember I was like, okay, this is fun so far. And then I remember like the first weapon I got, I was like, gotta make sure if it's breaking or not. And it was like instantly broke, and I was like, oh, this again. And then the other thing that I was like, God, I hope don't bring this back, was when I found that first like rock formation to like summon a Korok. I was like, oh, immediately as soon as I saw that, I was like, how many are there? Like if it's just like 100,
it's like 100,
whatever. Yeah,
okay.
But it was another 900 of these little cocksuckers.
That's crazy. I cannot believe that.
Yeah,
the fact that people get the 900 in general, and impossible.
The crazy,
impossible.
Like the thing that I will never be able to understand is that like you only need, I think it's like 480 or something like that, or 490.
Way less than that, isn't it? Only like a couple hundred.
It's just over half, I think. No,
it's way less.
I think it's just.
I think it's like none. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, look at how many cores do you need to max out inventory?
It's gonna be a disgustingly low number. 441. You were almost bang on.
That's right.
441 to fully max out.
I was like, why do you need double then? Why do you need to find so
Tears of the Kingdom has 1,000 seeds. A full 1,000.
I thought it was 900. Oh,
full 1,000.
I've been slowly collecting them just whenever I have a bit of free time. I'm like, yeah, I'll just wander around Hyrule, collect a couple more Koroks. I'll do it casually, and then oh no. Well, it's
honestly the best thing though is that for completing it, he gives you a literal piece of shit, and he's like, "You're an idiot."
Exactly. So, but like I'd like to complete video games. Like I don't think that I've like beaten a game until I beat it 100%.
That's fair. That's a little bit psychotic, but that's fair.
Yeah.
I just don't have the dedication that you do. I respect it though.
Thank you.
I respect it.
Someone does.
There's no way I could collect all those seeds. I didn't even do all the shrines in my first playthrough.
That's the thing too. So like when I saw there was like another 120 shrines, or no, it was more. I think it's like 154 in the new one. I was like, I would have so much preferred just like a slower, right? And I feel like they didn't even want to do that many. They just added it because like apparently Tears of the Kingdom was meant to only be DLC, but then they were adding so much. I was like, oh, we'll just make it its own game. And so like it was kind of in that weird limbo where it was like too much to be DLC, but not enough to be a full game. So they just added in the extra shrines and the Koroks and all
more shit everywhere
just to beef it up. So it was like, oh, it's still a full game. So
I will say what I really liked about it was the underground part. The underground part of Tears of the Kingdom, so cool.
Yeah,
so cool.
We did like explore.
Highly recommend that again. That was really cool.
Exploring in the dark, yeah. It's kind of like large expanses where there's nothing, which it's a little bit boring. In some parts that are just like
whatever,
a little bit too hard to climb, and it's covered on the mouse. But it was still a cool place to explore. I did enjoy exploring the underground. Back to the movie.
Back to the movie. I think, trying to copy a game one for one, terrible idea, but that's just what I hope they don't do. The other thing I hope they don't do is just like import a whole bunch of Chris Pratt's or Jason Momoa's or
no one knows the two
nobody knows
are children. or like teenagers by the time the movie's going to come out or when they're filming, then they don't have any big roles. So I think they are going to do like a Chris Pratt or a Dwayne The Rock Johnson just to get. They need to put a big name into it to draw people.
No, they don't. They don't.
That's how you get the casual person.
Or
like if a non-Zelda fan isn't going to see the Zelda movie unless it looks really, really cool, or they have a friend that wants to take them. But if you throw in like a big Hollywood actor that's doing real good right now, like who's
Sydney Sweeney, Princess Zelda.
Sydney Sweeney as Princess
Zelda,
Zelda, and
boobs
Michael B. Jordan as Link. And
yeah,
good to go. He just won an Oscar or nominated for an Oscar, so he's get him.
I kind of hope that they don't do that, because like counterpoint, just make the movie good and then don't have to. But like,
that's not the Nintendo formula, and this kind of goes like.
It's not that
I was going to talk about this in like a Metroid video, but like the Metroid Prime 4 wasn't made for Metroid fans. It was made for people that own a Nintendo Switch or a Switch 2. And the majority of the people that own those game systems are children or like the casual crowd. So
very casual, filthy casuals.
Filthy casuals, that's right. So that game wasn't made for like the hardcore Metroid enthusiast. It was made for anyone that owns a Switch or Switch 2, is my theory. Yeah. So, and that's going to be what's happening. What my prediction is for the movie is like, it's not going to be made for Zelda fans. It'll be a Zelda story, Zelda characters, but like the movie as a whole will be made for like the casual enjoyer, just a regular family that wants to go see the fun new movie. So yeah, 100%.
I think
they're gonna.
You're 100% right.
The thing is though, like I'm just curious to where they put that. Like, are they gonna use their big name actor as their Ganon? You think so?
Has to be. If they're gonna, I would accept a very large name actor as Ganon. Jason if it was Momoa. Like, or like Dwayne Johnson is Ganon.
No, he's. I don't think he's done enough serious stuff, and I think they're trying to figure a serious tone for this one. In like the 4 stills they've released in just Zelda games in general, they're not like as cartoony as like a Mario game. Like Mario would make sense to have like Jack Black and like Chris Pratt or Keegan Michael Key, like those characters. Like they're all like, and Seth Rogen. Like they're not serious actors. It's not a serious movie. So I think the big name actor will be someone that does a little bit more, not like super serious stuff, like not like Ian McKellen or Daniel Day-Lewis, who I think is retired, but it'll be someone who doesn't do comedy roles. I think that's my prediction.
I mean, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I have no idea. I kind of like that I have no idea, at least, or there is still some mystery about it. I do want, obviously, to have a little bit more of a teaser just to kind of get an idea of where the direction's going so that I can, like, temper my expectation.
Yeah.
If they're like, yes, we're going to release this movie and we're thinking of doing it, or no, they say we're planning on doing it this way, and everybody's just like, terrible idea, 0 out of 10. And then I can temper my expectation way down and not be super disappointed. But I think it's going to probably be a little disappointing regardless. Video game movies are such a trap, I find, for everyone who produces one.
What's been a good video game movie?
The only one, I think the Uncharted movie was actually pretty good.
I never saw it.
Pretty good movie, honestly. Not horrible, but it's not an incredible movie, but it's fine. Like,
just a fun action movie.
If you didn't know Uncharted, you'd be like, yeah, that's a good movie.
Okay.
Right? Like, it didn't lean so heavily, but like, if you do know Uncharted, you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, I recognize these characters.
I think for movies that like didn't horribly offend anyone on either side of the aisle, like the Sonic movies, like they didn't. I
never watched any of them.
I watched. You know what's funny? The third one came out on my third.
There's birthday. 3.
Yeah, and I just remember thinking to myself, like, it would be like interesting just check it out, because I played a lot like of Sonic Adventure 2 when I was a kid growing up. So like I think Sonic's an interesting character. I I don't like Sonic the way that Sonic fans like Sonic. Like those guys are
What do you
freaks.
mean?
But like,
You don't want to go fast?
fun character design, but like, just from what I've seen, like from the outside looking in, because Sonic Adventure 2 is the only Sonic game I've ever played. The Sonic fans have it so bad because apparently all their games are so ass. And like every now and again, whenever there's like a mediocre one that comes out, they're like, it's the best one ever. It's insane how good this game is. And it's just like a regular, by conventional standards,
Oh God,
platformer.
poor Sonic fans.
Yeah. So that one, I don't like, at least like, because I don't really like interact too much with the fandoms that much. Like I didn't see anyone screaming about it. No one was like setting theaters on fire against.
Well, they had that huge controversy when the movie was being made, right?
Yeah,
so they kind of did have people like screaming about it, and the studio actually did something about it, which is
I'm still
shocking in itself.
entirely convinced that they didn't do that just as like a PR thing.
You think it was
like,
bait? Yeah, I think it was bait.
so
That'd be a
hideous.
great bait. That'd be a great bait.
So hideous. Like
I don't think
can
that
see
that's
how that
smart,
goes
though.
from like a conceptual stage, like the artist's been like, here's this version of Sonic that we want for the movie, like out of like the whole board that they do of like the different designs. I can't picture like the creative director or the head of art design being like, yeah, that one. And then like an
Do you
artist.
think they hired a Sonic fan as the art design? I don't think so.
No, what I'm saying is like
all 7 of them are like, none of them are
you've
art design.
games. Like there's a team of people. Like it's not just like that was the one idea and they had to go with it. There were other ideas, I'm sure, design wise. So that one was the one that they chose for the trailer to announce to the world. Surely had to have been a bait and switch.
I don't think so. I don't want to give them that much credit because I don't think that they're deserving of it, and I don't think they did it on purpose.
That's fair.
I think that they made a bad character design and people called them out and they're like, fuck, this movie, we already paid Jim Carrey. We can't afford for this movie to fail.
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't signed up for a 3-movie deal. We need to do better.
That actually is a good point. Like if they're like, we already spent $40 million or whatever to get Jim Carrey, we'll spend an extra 3 or 4 in man hours to get this like wholly redesigned.
Change his fucking eyes. That's all I had to do. And then it's not like
his legs. He had those little human calves,
Oh, yeah.
like his little.
But
his
it's
little
also
baby legs.
the other thing is that they didn't have to like reshoot the movie because of it either, right? He's post-production character, which was the benefit.
Exactly. Yeah.
After people were like, "Nah, this ain't it," they're like, "Okay, sorry, my bad."
Yeah. You can just. And that's the other thing too. Is like you could. I don't know what the process is. Like I don't know if they can just like adjust the model and then it'll like
Probably.
live
I don't know enough about that.
Yeah, me neither.
Probably.
I can't know. I think it's in Premiere. If you change something, one of your graphics in Illustrator or Photoshop, it'll live update it in Premiere.
Oh, that's
change.
crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. It's like the only interesting thing that Adobe's ever done.
Nice.
It's the only thing that they've done, I think, that justifies a subscription fee. Because that makes sense to like pay for all
Yes,
these.
I've always paid for Adobe.
Yes, exactly. I have a legitimate copy of Adobe. It's just the
Yes.
Adobe helicopter and the Nintendo helicopter just started firing at me.
They're just circling your apartment right now. Come out with your heads up.
Oh God. Okay, so big name actor is for sure gonna I would be amazed if it was all just like not like your typical like A-list celebrity.
They save a lot of money.
It
The
would save a
risk
lot of
factor
money.
goes down so significantly if they just don't pay $40 million to Chris Pratt and they keep their movie budget minus $40 million. And if it flops, it's like a $20 million loss versus a $60 million loss.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too is like I feel like more people like obviously like Mario is like a broader appeal character, like more people play
Is
Mario
he
games
really though?
than Link, I would say.
I guess. Yeah.
More people have played a Mario game than they have
More
listened
people
to
know who
Zelda
he
games.
is.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, you throw up Link on screen, like 50% of everyone's mom is gonna say that's Zelda, if they even know who it is.
Yeah,
You throw
100%.
Mario on the screen, every mom is gonna be like, oh yeah, that's Super Mario.
That's the Mario.
That's
Yeah,
the Mario
I know that
man.
guy.
Everyone knows him. He's like Pikachu. Like
True.
most
Everybody knows who
people,
Pikachu is.
most people. Actually, I would be interested to see like if you polled like 100 people or 1,000 people or whatever, and you like show them like common video game characters, like how many
Just throw them the Smash Bros lineup, and how many of these guys do you know?
That's too many.
I'm not confident I could get all of them.
Yeah.
Could I? I probably could. No, I think I'm confident I could get them all.
If I didn't know Smash Bros, like I wouldn't have known who Kazuya was. I wouldn't have known Isabel's name.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known the villager was just the villager. I would have thought that was like a named character.
I would have just spit out villager for sure. I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah,
fucking
Terry,
villager.
I wouldn't have known from Fatal Fury.
I don't know. Something like that, yeah.
There's a couple that I wouldn't have been able to know offhand. But yeah, big name, I suspect will be there to attract like the casual audience, because they'll want to go see the new whatever. It's like if like Robert Downey Jr. was in a movie or whatever, people are like, oh, I want to see that. I know that's Iron Man. I want to go see that guy and all that stuff. Or like same thing with like, I know we joke about it, but like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like people go to see the new movies that he's in, even when they're bad. People are like, oh, it's that guy. We like that guy.
You like that guy.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's kind of dying out in the last few years. Maybe I just don't watch movies like I used to. But like when Dwayne Johnson did like 4 back-to-back Jumanji movies, I don't know if I didn't see any of them, and I feel like their box office must have just petered right out.
I'm
like,
sure, yeah.
They're at a certain point. There's just like celebrity exhaustion, I would say, and like.
Well, that was kind of happening.
To pick somebody who's on their way up, maybe.
I know, like I was seeing a little bit of stuff.
Adam Driver as Link.
Oh my god.
Link is now 6'7".
No, I get the guy that played Frankenstein. He's an up and coming guy. Jacob Elordi. I think he was just in a movie with Margot Robbie. But apparently, yeah, the dude's like 6'5" or 6'8", or people meme that he's like 7 feet tall. I saw a post that was like, Jacob Elordi is in talks to be the new James Bond, and all the jokes were like, yeah, he's trying to like evade the bad guys by like staying low cover at like a dinner party or something. He's just towering over everyone in there. So
you know what I hope they put in the game? Just put as much as we dunked on the Korok seeds, I want Hetsu in the movie.
Hetsu? Danny DeVito is Hetsu. Just give me that.
Yes, done. That's it.
No, it has
That's
Danny
my one
DeVito
wish.
is Tingle.
That's Tingle.
Hey, Kuala Lumpur, whatever.
He could play Beetle too, probably.
Oh, who would be a good Beetle? Michael Cera. That's your celebrity pick for the movie. Michael
Cera is Beetle.
Danny DeVito is Tingle. Who are the other?
Or get somebody really famous and have them be like a character with no lines. Like do the like Vin Diesel as Groot thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. There's not really characters like that. I mean, Link is that character. He's the only one that doesn't talk.
Link is that character.
Yeah. Impa, the Impa character. I can't remember if they've already cast her or not. But then you can have your Sydney Sweeney or Scarlett Johansson as Impa.
Yeah.
Who else?
Throw in there or something.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I hope, like honestly, I hope it does well. I don't know that I would see it opening weekend, but I would like to avoid as many spoilers of it as possible until I see it.
I'm sure I won't get spoiled. I have been pretty good at avoiding spoilers for things that I want to see ever. But also, so like the movie theater up here, I live in a pretty small town now.
Yeah.
So like the movie theater has
one screen.
It does have one screen, maybe two. It's one or two, but they rotate. So like my partner and I wanted to see Eddington. And when Eddington came out, it wasn't at our theater for 3 weeks after the release date, because there were other movies that were playing before that had been released that people were more interested in. And then there was one screening of Eddington. We went to it. There was one other couple in the theater.
Damn.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
Nice. The other, you have two screens, and the other one just plays Forrest Gump on repeat.
Probably.
So yeah, those are my predictions for the movie. I think that they will hire at least one big name actor in a supporting role to catch the casual audience. I think that it will. I think that it will follow most beats of the Ocarina of Time storyline.
It'd be so weird if it does.
I would think it would be better. They'd be better off doing like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword or Link to the Past.
Honestly, most of them.
Most of them,
probably all of them.
Of time, just because the time travel thing does make it weird.
It's gonna get goofy, yeah.
So we'll see, or maybe they just completely omit the time travel aspect there. Like, yeah, he just like kind of like the same general storyline, but then no time travel. Like, or maybe instead of him being a child at the story start, he's like a teenager, and that's when he leaves the forest. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That's my prediction. That it will follow most of. If they do Ocarina of Time story, it will be without time travel. I don't think they're gonna do a wholly original story for it. Or maybe they do, and then you can sell it as a Zelda game. I think that's what we were talking about before too. Is it like if it's its own unique story, then it's like, oh,
we were also talking about it maybe coinciding with the release of a new Zelda game, because
if they make the game first and then the movie is based on the game, maybe.
I doubt the movie will be based on the game, but I think that they'll release the game around the same time as the movie just to drive hype. Like,
I don't know, because
they're beneficial to each other, right?
True, yeah. Like it enters like the town square, the social landscape of the internet. If there's a game and the movie at the same time, people who watch the movie will be more likely to buy a game. People who buy the game will be more likely to watch the movie. Yeah. So there's definitely that aspect to it as well. But I think, like, because Tears of the Kingdom came out like 2 years ago now, probably, right?
Tears.
Let's see here. See who gets it first.
2023, yeah. About almost 3 years now.
Yeah, crazy. And like it was such a huge project, obviously, so I don't see them doing it.
Yeah, it hasn't been long enough. What was the release of Breath of the Wild?
Breath of the Wild was like 2017.
I lived in Edmonton. Yeah, well, you're right on. March 3rd, 2017. God, you're dialed in. So 17 to 23, 6 years. It's only been 3. Yeah, I don't think they'd pump one out in 4 years.
No.
Well, the movie still might be another year and a half.
Well, yeah,
it'd be a rush game.
Looking now, like it says that it's not releasing until next year, 2027. And director is Wes Ball, who previously did the Maze Runner series and the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which is, if that's the one that I think, yeah, it's that newest one, which I didn't watch. I mean,
he's a good director.
Yeah, the Maze Runner movies I think did pretty good. He's obviously got experience making movies on adapting pre-existing stuff, so that'll be good. I wish him well. Like I said, I do hope that the movie does well, not just because like I want to see it, but like I think it would be not that like I also care like if it's a good movie, so that Nintendo makes a ton of money, or so that it does well, because that is like for the people that like make stuff, you know, or I guess like even like video game adaptations. I hope it does well so that like they continue to be made, because even if I don't see them all, or even if I don't enjoy them all, I do think that it's nice to have those things. People have been wanting a Zelda movie since pretty much Ocarina of Time, I would say. Yeah,
it's been forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope that it lives up to what we're expecting. It's hard for it to do that, but it's possible. I mean, make a good movie, people are gonna like it. I just don't have a lot of high hopes ever for video game related movies, because they're just typically a garbage fire.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I guess we'll see what happens.
There.
And I'll make sure that I upload this before the movie comes out.
You got some time, no worries.
Yeah, I got tons of time. We'll just post dated. We'll do the prediction video. So we look so smug. Like, oh,
So we look so dumb.